You go back in time a certain number of years, if somebody who said, yeah, I'm going to hand you a 110-year-old Cy Young card and it's going to be graded a PSA 10, you'd laugh. Just the idea of it is preposterous. And yet what we have here is exactly that. It's a perfect card, and it's over 100 years old. And this isn't a slider. This PSA 10 is a legit PSA 10. The card is perfect. It wasn't a grader on having a good day that issued this. This is a card that fell out of the holder. I think it's going to grade a 10 the next time around too. How this happened with this Black Swamp find, these cards having come to market, just some of the absolute finest and most pristinely conditioned trading cards ever. And I like to compare these to like cards from the 80s and the 90s. The truth is, these are nicer. They are so good. You have to remind yourself that they're not reprints. And from a investment perspective, especially for new investors coming into the space, the affinity for mint condition, perfectly conditioned stuff, you just don't have many opportunities for something like that on some of these older cards that depict some of the game's most important figures, Honus Wagner, Ty Cobb, Cy Young. The fact that we can feature these is really a special comparative. It sets a really nice standard upon which we can compare all these other cards. This is just an amazing offering and something that we'll never see again. It's the one and only PSA 10 in the world. Absolutely stunning. It's a virtually perfect card as we can expect. Corners, edges, surfaces are all immaculate. It's like for the investor who has it all, this is the thing that really diversifies it. I love these high-grade E98s. I just think that they set a tone you just can't replace, and I love the standard that it sets. I just think for investors, there's a lot to offer here, and I think there's a lot to consider from an ROI perspective in the coming years.